Hi, how are you guys?
Hi,
Very good,
Anukruti.
very
Very good to
excited
see
and
you.
not tired at all.
Okay,
Excited.
so yeah, I'll just just get into it. And my first question is for Priya. So, like, how would you say you incorporated the personality of any female Indian politician in your character?
I didn't. I just followed the script. I didn't study or followed or try to understand or interpret any of the Indian female politicians. Nobody. I just studied the script that was written by Nagesh Kuknur and Rohit Banawlikar, and I studied Purnima Gaikwad.
Okay, okay. So, any female Indian politician you might be inspired by? Can I ask like
No,
that?
no.
Okay,
But there isn't any. I mean, I'm being very honest and genuine. It's not that I'm trying to avoid the question or something, but genuinely, I didn't follow any.
okay, okay.
I'll tell you
So,
one name that I thought was my inspiration in terms of looks. That person has got nothing to do with politics. If you have seen Smita Patil's film Umbertha, the way she stands and the way she looks, I think that was my image for Purnima Gaikwad. No political, no political reference at all.
okay, okay. So I have this other question, like in general, to both of you. So, how far would you say season two is inspired from the current political climate in India?
Not at all.
At all. It has got
I don't
nothing to
think
do
it's
with.
inspired from any true events. None of the there is a disclaimer even in season one or season two, maybe yeah, it's not inspired by any true events or any family or something. I think it delves into politics with a different prism. The patriarchal system, dynasty politics in a certain way delves into that. And the first season was very interesting to see it from that perspective. Even where my character comes in, he is, according to him, he's a victim of the system. And he knows he can't change the system. He wants to come back and be an active part of the system, but he can't. And he finds an ally in Purnima Gaikwad and he supports her, not specifically because she is right, she's wrong, she's a woman, or she deserves it. Not specifically from that point of view. He does it because primarily at that time he doesn't have a choice. And then later on, he realizes that she she would be the best choice to lead the state as opposed to the options that there are there.
Hmm,
And
hmm.
so it is not necessarily inspired by any person or any events or something that would be a wrong analogy.
And I think if you see any event in the series that you may feel that this you may feel that this is inspired by, but they are not the inspiration. I just feel that these are the events that happens in your life, in your everyday life, so you see them around. So what is cinema and what is storytelling? It's actually a depiction of what happens around you, right? Your stories come from your day to day life. Your stories come from where you come from. Your stories and your characters come from what you see around. So it's all a reflection of that, nothing else. There is no inspiration, or it is not based on any particularly any political event or a situation or scenario.
अगर होता तो हम बता देते और उसे कैपिटलाइज भी कर
हाँ, कितना अच्छा होता.
Okay. So my next question is, how would you set apart your show from the list of political series that are coming out these days? Like, what's the unique point of your show?
That we have a lot of family politics along with the real politics.
Okay. So, what are your views on OTT censorship?
God, give me the wisdom to accept what I can't change and the strength to change what I can.
Okay.
Oh God, I'll go with what Ijaza said. Thank you for saving me.
Do you think OTTs have increased the shelf life of artists?
Oh yes, in a way, because I think that earlier when you used to have, like, we used to go to movie theaters and watch films. Okay, now it's like a library available.
Yeah.
So you can go back and watch old films. They are accessible to you. And yeah, I think it's just the library of your work. It's just the whole.
Also, I think the quantity of work has increased. पहले आपके पास फिल्म थे जो आप चाहकर भी एक साल में एक फिल्म करते थे, और अगर आप टेलीविजन कर रहे हो तो 1-2 साल तक आप एक ही किरदार को निभा रहे हो टेलीविजन में. तो आई थिंक द क्वांटिटी ऑफ वर्क हैज इंक्रीज्ड because also on OTT platforms I don't think the star value system really works away. You have to be a good actor, you have to deliver, and if you are a good actor, then मरते दम तक तुम्हारा काम तो confirm. So I think it's doing justice to good actors.
Okay, so you all have acted like in different formats. So, like, what has been different with regards to working on like say a TV show, a film, and a web series?
Simple in television, your parameter, the most strong parameter is time. आपको एक दिन में एक एपिसोड शूट करके डिलीवर करना ही है. उसके बाद you can't go back and correct anything. What is done is done. और in films, you have the luxury of time.
Yeah.
If the director thinks कि चलो वो सीन हमने 1 महीने पहले किया था और 1.5 महीने बाद वो सीन जम नहीं रहा है क्योंकि उसके आगे हमने जो काम किया है वहां उसके स्कीम ऑफ थिंग्स में वो सीन बैठ नहीं रहा है, तो या उसे उतार दो या उसे रीफॉर्मेट करके कर दो. लग्जरी रीशूट कर सकते हैं. लेकिन ओटीटी प्लेटफॉर्म्स पर बहुत चैलेंजिंग बन जाता है एक एक्टर के लिए, क्योंकि आप 10 एपिसोड शूट कर रहे हैं. You have to know each and every scene in all those 10 episodes. You have to know each and every character in those 10 episodes. You have to know the interdynamics of all those characters in those 10 episodes. You have to know each and every episode and each and every scene. हर एक कैरेक्टर का दूसरे कैरेक्टर के साथ रिश्ता कैसे बदलता है, क्योंकि आप एक दिन में you could be shooting a scene from the second episode and you could be shooting a scene from the 8th episode.
Yeah.
It always helps to have a director like Nagesh Kukunu's caliber, and also him being the writer, it makes it very easy for actors like us. But when we do our homework, it is just spread out that way. So even when we came to season 2, we didn't really only have to know what happens in the 10 episodes of season 2. We had to revisit season 1. We had to revisit every moment of our life in season 1 and come back to season 2. And then reinvent this life. So it just becomes more challenging. And of course, the bigger the challenge, the bigger the reward. So it just makes us more happy.
Also,
Okay,
one thing
so-
I want to add, the difference is that films work on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday success. You know, everything of that film economics, whether people like it or don't like it, everything happens in those 3 days. With OTT or with web shows, it's not like that. As you said, that once it is there, and it is there for lifelong. So, you know, people can always go back. If they like the show, they can always go back and watch it again. And, you know, I think these are the areas which makes this platform and this format very interesting.
Okay, so this is a question that is related to this one only, like the way you answered. So your series was going to be a movie before, like what I read about it. So it was going to be a film. So, but with this
Yeah.
sudden burst in like OTT content nowadays, if you had to prioritize projects, what would you go for? Like, would you go for like an OTT based thing, TV, or like a film sort of a thing? Priority wise.
For me, I am not a very television person. I've done very less work on television. So I'm more of a theater, film, and a web show OTT person. So I would definitely go for either web or films, both. So my love is like 50-50.
I don't think it matters to me. I think what matters is the script, the director, the producer, in that order. I don't mind doing anything. Yes, television takes away a year of your life at least, because you have to prep for the character for 3 months. Then 3 months you have to give your blood, sweat, and tears to that to establish the show. And then you come to know whether it's working or not working. If it's working, then you give 1 more year. If it's not working, you give 3 more months, and the year is over. So at this point in my life, I don't want to expend that because time bahut kam hai. I would love to explore films. I would love to explore. I mean, I'm getting offers for films on which might be releasing on the OTT platforms itself. So I want to give that more time, and it is more. I want to prioritize it that way, not necessarily television. But fortunately, what is happening in television also, seasons आ रहे हैं अभी, तो वो भी OTT प्लेटफॉर्म पर आ रहे हैं, तो वो भी 3-4 महीने या 6 महीने तक एक सीजन होता है, 4 महीने का ब्रेक होता है, फिर वापस और एक सीजन होता है. अगर वैसा कुछ रहा तो I'd love to do it.
So, regarding what you said about seasons, I want to ask, it's a general question. What sets season 2 apart from season 1?
Us.
I think the equation, the dynamics, the depths of the character, it's much more deeper and much more intense and stronger than the first season.
I would love to add that जैसे आप कहानी में एक पॉज लेते हो और आपको आगे जानना है कि कहानी में आगे क्या होने वाला है आपके चहेते किरदारों के साथ, तो ये वही है. सीजन 2 में you'll get to know the characters at a much deeper level. You will understand their story and their choices better. And for me, progressing from S.I. Wasim Khan to a wannabe politician Wasim Khan, I think people will love to see the transformation. People will love to see why he's acting in a certain way, how his relationship with his daughter has changed, how his relationship with Purnima Gaikwad has changed, how his loyalties stay or loyalties change. So for me, that makes my character very interesting, and automatically it will make the audience view also very interesting.
What is next for you all, like after City of Dreams concludes?
We will talk about it post 30th of July. You know, once you see the second season, we'll first talk about the second season, then I'll tell you what I'm doing next.
So
Okay.
after 30th July, City of Dreams season 2 comes season 3.
Okay, so like fans can expect a season 3 then.
Oh yes,
We are hoping. Ijaz,
yeah.
but I'm hoping.
I'm very sure.
We don't know yet.
I'm very sure.
Okay. Do critic reviews matter to you guys? Like, because you said, like, you know, if you add good, that content is there to stay for people to watch forever. So do critic reviews matter to you in that sense?
हम जितना भी कहते हैं ना, मुझे फर्क नहीं पड़ता, फर्क पड़ता है, थोड़ा बहुत तो पड़ता ही. लेकिन फिर बाद में आपको समझाना पड़ता है, लेकिन ठीक है, क्रिटिक है, उनका काम है क्रिटिक करना, कभी कभी कंस्ट्रक्टिव होता है, कभी कभी नहीं होता है, एंड इट्स ओके. फिर अपने आपको दिलासा देना पड़ता है कि हाँ, हमारे फैंस को तो पसंद है, हमारी फैमिली को भी पसंद है. But of course, if it is critically acclaimed, of course it feels good. And I think over here with the stellar star cast, the direction, story writers, the producers, I think we've got it pat on. I don't think even last time, I don't think there was anything not so great written about the show.
Yeah, I think even if somebody doesn't like it or, you know, gives a bad review, of course I feel bad for some time, but as Ijaz said, I think I accept it because you have to at one point agree to disagree. Okay, not everybody is going to like everything, and that's why we say liking is very subjective. You know, some people like certain kind of content, and some people like different kind of content. So it's up to them. As long as we are making it for an audience, and the audience is enjoying it, and if the larger number of the audience is enjoying it, then great. I'm a kind of a person that if somebody criticizes me, I will definitely go back and think about what they have said, and I will try, and if I agree to it, which I usually accept criticism with open heart, and I don't take it to my ego or anything. If I like it, if I feel that yes, what the person has said is correct, I'll try and change things in my next performance or the next day shoot or whatever that I'm doing. But whatever, I think, but as Ijaz said, that if we get that appreciation from critiques, it just makes your day. It makes your day. And I genuinely feel if the content is made with so much hard work and passion and honesty and love, then critiques should also give us some love in return and just give us better reviews.
Thank you so much for this interview, and like best of luck for your this new season, and hope the next season also comes soon.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Preeti.